This is Malik Erskine, a member of a Springfield, Massachusetts gang. Erskine and 3 other members were involved in the kidnapping, torture, and extortion of Shi Can Chen. Chen had been legally growing marijuana in his home to save money for his wedding. Erskine and the other members staked out the house before the attack, and they were easily able to overpower Chen. They refused to let him go free until he had transferred money into one of their bank accounts. Chen was barely able to make it outside of the house, where he was helped by neighbors who saw his condition.
I just applied for Amazon over there. I always got my job. Buy off them, smoke. That's it.
All right. So when you picked up Dame and his boy, right, off of Island Pond, when you picked them up, they were coming out of a house. We know that. They were coming out of a driveway. Okay. Whose house was that? You don't know?
I don't know about you over here.
He didn't say?
They're just like running. They're trying to get away from the cops, so they're gonna keep running. They're trying to get away from the cops.
When Dame called you, what did he say to you on the phone that he needed you to come pick him up for?
Just to come get the boys on.
And when you said when he got in the car, Dame had some blood on him.
Yeah.
But
I was like, what the fuck, my nigga? Like, bro, what's going on? And he don't want to tell me straight up. Like, just go, just try to get it, whatever.
And did you see blood on his boy at all, or no?
No.
So Dame got in the front, and his boy got in the back?
His boy is like little, so I think his boy is the one that get into the house. Because Lucian was telling me about it and told me they bring that little guy to get in the house because they couldn't get inside of it. The night we were there, they couldn't get in. So they made a different plan. Get inside there, that was a different plan. Because he's like, the one I said like 16, 15, he's like this small.
We did not recognize anybody out of that. He said that the last photograph looked similar to J.O.
Erskine is talking about a man who was supposedly the one who instigated the crime. Duchesne Simon was wearing an ankle monitor after a stay in prison. It put him at the crime scene that night, but soon after, Simon cut the monitor and fled, possibly out of the country.
But that's not J.O.
Okay. You don't wear everybody got waves.
Okay. Is he lighter or darker skin than you?
Just like his color.
Just like his color? And when you came in, what we were trying to do is just get more information on these other guys, so we can try to figure out who they are. Spaz, do you know where he stays?
Or like in the Sycamore area, Bird Street, Andrew Street area.
Does he have a girl?
Not that I know. I don't know.
Okay. Does he drive? You ever see him driving a car?
Sometimes.
What kind of car?
Gray. It's a gray. Honda. Yeah, gray Honda.
Do you know what street he stays on? Oh, exactly what street he stays on? Have you ever picked him up at his house or anything?
No.
Okay. Has he ever mentioned brother's name, mother's name?
I won't talk about stuff like that.
Never know. That's why I asked.
Let's do their name, the right name. They're like.
How about J.O.? Where's he stay?
I don't know where Joe stay at. Joe been around. Joe is not a person who walk. That's what I know. If you don't walk, never seen him walk before.
He's always in cars?
Yeah.
Are you friends with any of these guys on your social media?
No.
Okay. So Spaz ain't on your Snap or your Instagram. J.O.'s not on your Snap or your Instagram.
I know. I don't got him on Instagram. I know his Instagram. I usually got him on Instagram.
Who's Instagram?
J.O.
What's his Instagram?
Tay.
That's what J.O.'s is, or that's what Dame is?
J.O.
He goes by Tay.
Yeah. That's what his Instagram name.
Just straight up Tay-Tay, T-A-Y, T-A-Y? How about this Dame?
Them is like, I told you, them is like older, so
He's 22?
yeah, you're the older guys. Like older second one, you're the older guy. I think
Okay.
he's the one that gave them the order.
Now, does Dame go by any other nicknames?
That's his nickname.
Just Dame? And you don't know his real name at all? You don't know where he stays?
The brother, the older brother.
And when you picked him up, he's the guy that had blood on his clothes?
His hands, yeah, his clothes. And his little sharp niggas in the back door to have 16 fingers on the back.
And that was, 15, 16, 5, 6, you said about?
Yeah.
Dark skin?
I
And
think-
you don't
I
know
think
his
that's
name
when
at
I
all?
stayed in high school too, because you're like young, you're like small.
Speaking of schools, do you know where J.O. went to school?
No.
Or Spaz?
Mm-mm.
In your phone, do you have your phone at home? Your new phone? Your iPhone 10, or is it here with you downstairs with your stuff? It's at your house. Do you have any other numbers in your phone at home?
Those numbers, no.
None of these guys' numbers are in your phone?
Lucian, he stopped using it. I told you, he been stopped using it. He tried to come up there, and so he been stopped using it. Oh, I told you that.
The number that this kid used, even though you said it was a burner phone, it's gonna show up on your phone,
No.
in your phone records?
It's a, I told you I got a new phone. Oh, a new
Yeah.
phone.
If I look up the phone records for that number, it's gonna show a call on September 30th from this dude to your phone.
Yeah,
Okay. Have any of these other guys ever called your old phone?
no. I don't know, I got my number.
Okay.
No, I just got my number. That was the only one.
Did you see Paul after the home invasion?
One time.
When? Was it the day of?
Hmm.
No?
A couple days after.
Whereabouts?
Well, by myself.
Over by your house, you said?
Myself.
Mass Ave?
What did Paul say?
No, Paul was not nothing. Paul was just chilling.
But Duchesne told you that Paul was in the basement with the guy and with
Jail.
J.O.
Now, these guys, do they all hang out on Mass Ave?
No, those are, I think Spice, like from Speaker more and them and Jay from Speaker more.
Yeah.
So, but Paul be back and forth.
When you say that you saw him on Mass Ave, where on Mass Ave? Was it down by the White House
He
where
was in a-
everybody hangs out?
He
or-
was in a car.
Okay. Let me just go check one more thing. And you had no clue on the Spanish guy? Nobody ever mentioned his
He was
name?
just in front, like chilling, in front, chilling, sitting back. You see him all the way back chilling. But I know he's Spanish though.
Okay. Have you ever seen him before? The Spanish guy?
No, Duchesne friend.
About what time do you think you got the call from Dame that day? And what time do you think you ended up in that neighborhood to pick him up?
The school, the road was kind of busy, so I know it's near when school over because the road was busy. There was a lot of traffic on the road too.
Mhm.
Probably say like before 4:30 those times because it was busy out there. Road was busy.
So sometime between 4 and 4:30?
Yeah, right, yeah, because I was coming down and there was traffic on the coming in, so it's right when school over.
And prior to that, where were you? Did you stop any place? Did Did you go into any stores, pump any gas, anything like that, where it would show you someplace other than on Roosevelt Avenue?
No, I wasn't like pumping doing gas or nothing.
Okay.
Rental don't burn gas like that.
Yeah, where were you? Well, I don't know, it depends on when the last time was you filled it up.
Okay.
You didn't stop, you didn't talk to your girl, none of that?
I heard now, the only time I'm talking about because I saw my brother to New York in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Did you talk to anybody?
No.
So you're just driving around?
My name is Kevin, chilling before playing. We played video games, soccer all the time, so they'd be playing video games. And then I was like, I'm about to leave because his mom about to come from work. So I was about to leave and was chilling and I got called.
How long after you left wherever you were playing video games before you got the call? How long were you driving around when you got the call?
What was that run for? Probably like 10, 15, 20 minutes.
All right, where was the house you were playing video games at? What neighborhood?
Over Cambridge.
Cambridge. Somebody could put you in that house?
Hmm?
Somebody could say that, yeah, he was here at this house until this time? Who's this?
Kevin.
Kevin? You Charles Sergeant his name?
No.
You know Kevin's last name?
Yeah.
What is it?
Dawkins.
Dawkins.
The kidnapping hadn't been planned in advance, and several of Erskine's friends, such as Dawkins, had no involvement.
Okay. And how old is Kevin?
22.
So you and Kevin were playing video games, and then
Yes,
you left in about,
smoking, playing video
Yep.
games, chilling.
and then you left, and about 10 minutes later, these guys call you and tell you to pick up.
Correct. 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
I see my damn calling
All right. So, that's something you can check out.
for sure. 'Cause that's what
And
we
what
do all
street
the
does
time.
Kevin, he said he lives on Cambridge?
Yeah, that's what we do all the time.
Okay, so we've got for J.O. that he is,
You look just like the last picture I seen. That's just like him.
okay, so you said about 21 to 22?
Mm.
Dark skin?
Mm-hmm.
How tall? Compared to you? How tall are you first?
I think I'm 5'9", 6".
Okay. So you're 5'9". How tall is he?
5'8".
Okay, so he's right around your height?
Yeah, I'm a little bit taller than him.
Okay. Any facial hair?
No,
How's he wear his hair? You said he's got it
waves.
waves? And the night before, he's the one that had a gun.
Yeah.
And you have no idea where he stays?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You go short to if I know I'm short to
Yep. Do you have a way of contacting him? If you needed to talk to him, would you have a way of contacting him?
I haven't seen him, but I could if I go out there and ask around and say, yo, can I get your number back? I could get it.
Okay. What does he use mostly for the nickname? J.O. or Tay?
Jail.
J.O. And you said he's always in a car?
Yeah.
Is he always in the same car? Is it his car or
Always a different car.
different cars? All right. Now, Spaz, you said it's about 18 and 19? Also dark skinned? And you said he's, he drives a gray Honda?
Yeah.
Now, How tall is Spaz?
No, it's like, same.
And does he have any facial hair?
No.
No, clean shaven? How's he wear his hair?
Afro.
Short afro?
Yeah.
You know what street he stays on?
No, but I always see like in the Sycamore area.
Okay.
And I drive by Sycamore area.
And does he go by any other nicknames other than Spaz that you know of?
Oh.
And you don't know his real name at all?
It's hard to just actually what's your government name? They're not names or
Yeah, no, I know. I know sometimes people fuck up when you're in front of you and they call him by their real name. And you don't know if he's on Facebook or Instagram,
Probably, I just don't
Snapchat?
guide it. Probably do it, but I don't guide it.
Okay. Have you ever heard anybody call him by a different name?
No.
And you don't have his number?
No.
You don't have J.O.'s number?
No, but if I go, if outside we get joined, because I told you I got a new phone. And I've been trying to, but I haven't seen this guy recent. Like, I don't see him like that around no more.
And when you say Dame, it's spelled like that, D-A-M-E?
Just like that.
Okay. And you said he's about 22? And he's lighter skinned than you?
Yeah, a little bit.
So you said, what did you say, he's light or light to medium?
A little lighter than me.
Okay. I'd say probably more medium. And you said he's how tall? A little shorter than you said?
I mean, like,
Oh,
you
so he's-
know, I can't judge height. It's like, I can't judge height, but it's like right here.
When you're standing next to each other, he's a little down lower, about 6 inches shorter than you? He's about 5'3"? He's short, huh?
He's like, because that's, when I talk to on the phone, you said he's the one that douching, like, he's the young guy douching to watch the window.
You said he's skinny?
Yeah, he said, which one he was watching the window.
Any facial hair on Dave?
No. Douching went on that facial hair.
Okay. And how's he wear his hair?
Got dreads.
Dreads? Short dreads?
Yeah.
Like here, they come out like maybe,
Right. Yeah.
like real dreads or braids?
Real dreads.
And the Spanish guy. If you had to guess at an age, how old do you think the Spanish guy is?
21. A little young. Couldn't see how tall this guy was sitting on because I couldn't see how tall he was.
Is he light-skinned Spanish, dark-skinned Spanish?
Light hair.
Any facial hair? How's he wear his regular hair?
Just cut it low.
Shaved or
Cut it low.
cut it low?
Yeah, the Spanish thing.
Yeah, like a lineup?
Yeah, let's go ahead with the Spanish thing and the tape right back.
And you never saw that guy before?
No. He's like a Lucian friend. He's not a put Lucian like you don't necessarily Lucian weed or that's a Lucian really. You know what I mean?
Is he heavy or thin?
Who?
Any tats? Do any of these guys have tattoos? J.O. have any tats?
He got fire going up on him.
He's got fire on his arm? On that arm? The left arm?
Tattoos would help identify the others involved, especially Simon. The detective is surprised that there aren't more since members often have gang-related tattoos to show their affiliation.
I think it's the left one.
Okay. How about Spaz? Does he have any tattoos?
No, I don't know.
Okay. How about Dame?
I don't know. I didn't see it. I don't know.
Okay, so you don't know if Spaz or Dame have tattoos? And was there any noticeable tattoos on the Spanish guy? How about Dame's boy, the short little kid? The little kid got any tattoos that you were able to see?
He's dumb small.
Who would know who these guys' real names are? Do you know anybody that would know who these guys are? Their real names, or better information that,
If I was, I could like, yeah, but I don't, like, no.
I know that's shady to be reaching out like that, so I don't want to put you in a bad spot. Were you ever with them when you guys were all stopped by the police?
No. I don't shoot them like that.
How'd you get mixed up with this group? If you're not really tight with these guys, how'd you get mixed up with them?
I mean, I be around other people and people met people, but those guys, they're from like, they're like different. They act like they real tough. That's why I'm really rock with them. They act like they're tough. And Dushin said read, so he be back and forth Burger Street. Dushin know them before me and stuff.
Do you rep anybody?
No,
You can be straight.
I'm not gonna go there.
All right, I'm just asking.
Getting done doing what's the point?
Mhm. No, you're right. You're right.
Become a target. That's all.
Mhm.
I know people from there. I ain't gonna over there, but not them. Got friends.
Now, do any of these guys hang at that White House on Mass Ave? Mass Block House?
They pass by and go, but they stop by that.
Do you chill there? Ever?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right? 114 Mass Ave, the White House that everybody hangs out at, all the Mass Block guys?
I don't hang it, but I pass there sometimes when they like cook out and
Yeah.
because one of the girls over there, my cousin got her pregnant, so like a family.
Any of these guys got kids that you know about?
No.
Sisters? Brothers?
I'm not different than this, honestly.
I don't know. Maybe we're chilling with somebody when you ran into him or something.
But a lot of them, you get me like, yeah, that's his name. I don't really know where they go,
Hmm?
man. People don't tell the man like that.
You know, but if you come up to me and I went to my brother, I'm gonna say, oh, this is my brother. I'm gonna introduce him to you, right?
That's different from black niggas think.
Okay, so they'll just say, oh, this is,
My
Diddle?
man's- this my man's Jack right here. My man's, you feel me? I'm not gonna say, oh, this my friend Chad, or this my friend AJ right here.
okay.
Malik, I'm gonna show you a picture.
What's that? That's the Subaru? And is that the street you were on when you picked these people up?
He's the wrong one.
Okay. So Rick, I'm gonna show this to the camera. Where's that Subaru now? Did it get returned?
I'll give it back to the person.
To-
No,
Marco or Malachi?
Malachi.
Malachi.
Mark, my friend I played game with.
All right, so you said you picked up Dame and Dame's boy, right? You said Dame's boy is a kid, basically, young kid?
Yeah, he's younger.
All right. And you picked them up, now you picked them up at a house. They were coming out of a house, right? You remember that? Which one of them is connected to that house? Dame or the young kid?
I really don't know. They said it was running. That's what they told me. I don't think they got a family where it's like white thing, bro. I don't think
Well, you pulled up, there's a big dumpster in the driveway, you remember that? There were other people there. Because somebody was watching out for you when you pulled up, and then they came out. We know all that.
Probably their people, I don't know.
So neither one of them said who?
They just say, get up out of here. And if the guy was trying to get them out of his backyard or what, he just said, get up out of here. Yeah, that's the car.
What was Dame wearing that day?
I think, blue sweater.
Okay. And what about the other kid? Remember what he was wearing?
Black. I think all black.
We're 3 minutes. 2 hours.
Okay. Well, I'm good. I don't think we're gonna get any more, at least at this point.
We got two more pictures.
Okay. Well, I mean, this one, our backup won't shut down, so. Exactly, so we'll keep running. See, we were bullshitting you when we told you there's cameras, there's all kinds of shit there.
That's what I said, yeah.
And you said you dropped them off over by Carew. And because Dame has a girl that stays over there?
You said bring me, this girl's about to pick him up, so I dropped him off somewhere she about to pick him up from.
Okay. See, on your Snapchat?
I got Snapchat.
I know, is he a friend of yours on Snapchat?
No.
Spaz? J.O.?
No.
No idea on his real name?
Yeah, I got you on Snapchat.
He's on Snap?
Yeah.
And Paul?
No, I'm not Paul, nothing.
How old's Paul?
I don't know Paul's age.
Is he younger or older than you?
Older than me.
If you had to make a guesstimated age, not 100% accurate,
22, 21, 22.
how about J.O.?
You was like 21, 22.
Whose idea was it to go to the house the night before?
Someone gave Duchesne to drop back.
Do you know who it was
He was at the
that
house.
told Duchesne about the house?
I think someone like he do transaction with, I don't know the person.
You don't know the person.
No,
So someone told Duchesne about the house.
the night before.
Okay, so tell us what happens. What time do you get to this house the night before?
The night we was there, like, we was there for like probably 5 hours trying to. Jill went to the house first, trying to like knock on the door and stuff.
Yeah. What time did you get there to begin?
We were around 8:39.
Who drove?
Duchesne was open that night.
Who?
Duchesne.
Duchesne.
He was open that night.
So he was there too.
That night, yeah.
So there was Duchesne and then you four?
Yeah.
So he was driving. Whose car did he have?
Some white on I think it was his skirt.
White Honda?
Yeah. Civic.
Okay. So you get to the house around 8:30, you said?
8:39.
Okay. Was there anybody at that house that you could see?
Jago said someone was there when you went there and knocking on the door. Jago said someone was there.
Okay. Did he talk to the person?
He tried to get in, the person did open the door.
Okay.
They was there walking. We was there walking around the house and stuff, smelling weed, but we was smelling them outside and stuff. Me and Jay got into an argument because he was running through someone back here and the light keep coming on me, got into an argument. You know, basically say he's gonna shoot me if I keep on talking. So
Did he have a gun with him?
that night?
Hmm?
Yeah.
J.O. had a gun with him?
Yeah, he was talking crazy. I was talking crazy back to him.
Was he the only one with a gun or were there other guns there?
He was the one with the gun. And they tried to get in there and get in that night.
Were they trying windows, doors? What do you mean when you say that they were
Yeah.
trying to get in?
He was trying windows and doors to get
Okay.
in.
Did you try windows or doors?
I didn't try. I was there smelling the weed because I was there smelling. I touched the house, honestly.
Where? Where were you at the house? I mean, were you on the side of the left side of the house, right side of the house, back of the house, front of the house?
It was back and forth.
Okay. Do you remember, specifically remember touching any part of the house? And if so, what part of the house did you think you touched?
I don't think I touched no in the house. They was just trying to get
Well, you touched something.
I'm not gonna remember exactly where I touched the house, but I mean, because we
Did
was
you-
there walking around the house all the time. I mean,
Did you knock on a window? Did you bang on a door? Did you
No, I didn't
kick
bang
the
on
wall?
door.
What did you
bang on the
do?
door.
Nothing?
I touched the windows in the back. Yeah,
Okay.
Because you guys were trying to get into the house.
that night. Yeah, and ended up getting an argument, left and stuff.
Erskine and the others made no special effort to avoid being caught that night. They were confident they could overpower Chen, and if they hadn't fought among themselves, they might not have waited a day to kidnap him.
Jay was mad because I basically told him, yo, he's running into someone back here and lights keep coming on. He was like, he got mad. He got mad. I was like, you're a hot kid, keep on running into someone back here and lights keep coming on. He got mad. Started arguing and stuff. Then we left.
And you said you were there for a while, right?
We was there for like a couple hours that night.
What time do you think you left?
Actually, you probably leave like after 12.
Okay, so sometime between midnight and 1 a.m.?
Yeah.
Where was the car, where was the white Honda parked? Where did you park that when you went to the house?
We parked. The house is over there. We
Yeah.
parked like on the side street, like
Across from the house where the side streets are?
Like one side street, yeah.
Okay. Do you remember the name of the street?
No, but I know where the street. I could, yeah, Church Street.
All right, so you guys are hanging out at the house for a few hours, trying to get in. Were you guys waiting for somebody to come back after you realized you couldn't get into the house? You guys are sitting in the backyard for a few hours.
Yeah, we was back and forth to the car, sitting, go back up there, trying to like jail first went to the door, was like trying to get like tell the guy he needed a phone call. The guy was like, jail said the guy told him he can't let nobody in the house. That's what jail told him. He can't let nobody in the house. Obviously is you got expensive stuff in there, you got drugs and you're not open the door, that music is people thing. So jail was like, the guy said not let him in. We was there walking around, walking around with our smelling weed and stuff. We was trying to find a way to get in, but we couldn't. Then they Spaz trying to kick open the back door and the guy started screaming. Then we left. That's where the argument started. When Spaz kicked the back door, the guy started screaming and started running. So you run to the yard. I was like, we can't do that. That's hot. But if someone come on, then he started getting mad.
Is Spaz or J.O., are they Jamaican too?
No,
They're not?
No.
What about Paul?
probably not. Yeah.
No?
Spaz, is he light skin, dark skin?
Dark skin, kind
Dark skin?
of. Mm-hmm.
How about J.O.?
Yeah, dark skin.
Paul?
Dark skin. And Dushin was with some other Spanish guy. I don't know who that guy is.
He's with a Spanish guy?
Yeah, I don't know who that. I never seen that Spanish guy was with.
Were you guys in two different cars?
Yeah,
What was Duchesne driving?
black car.
A black car?
Yeah,
You know whose car it was?
he said it was his girl car.
His girl's car?
Yeah.
So when Duchesne left, who was in the car, in the black car with him when he left?
The Spanish guy.
The Spanish guy?
Yeah,
And the rest of you got into the white car?
yeah.
And who was driving that?
No,
The white car.
That's the night. The night. All was in Dushin girl car.
All of you were in Duchesne
Yeah,
girl's
the
car?
day when I picked them up, yeah, and Dushin was driving with the Spanish guy. I seen Dushin after the Spanish guy. I don't know where he went to drop him off or what. It was just some Spanish guy, some kind of tall, skinny Spanish guy. I don't know where he was going with him. I think he's the one that kept tell Dushin about the whole weed stash thing.
Okay, so this was the next day when they
Yeah.
were in that car, the Spanish guy and
Yeah.
Duchesne. Now, did Duchesne ever tell you what they did to this guy in this house? Be straight. Yeah? What did he tell you they did?
Duchesne, after it was happened, Duchesne told me they was in there doing some crazy stuff. Like, even I said to myself, I was like, for what if y'all ain't get nothing?
What did he tell you?
Told me, Duchesne said he was in there cutting this guy hair.
Yeah.
And it was basically beating him up.
Yeah.
And stuff. And then Duchesne said when Paul and them said like the guy was like, but what? There was, Duchesne said he didn't do it. I asked him who did it. He said Paul and Gio was in the basement with the guy trying to get the guy to talk, where he's like getting weed from or whatever the case may be.
Chen was zip-tied, beaten, burned with a hot machete, and set on fire.
And so I asked him like why. He said Duchesne said he didn't burn him. He said the Spanish guy, like it was trying to like cut him. That's why. That's after I know. That's why I didn't want to tell him where blood come from.
Yeah.
That's why I know. That's where blood come from.
So you said they cut his hair.
Yeah, Duchesne told me. Yeah, Duchesne told me that's one thing he did.
He cut the man's hair.
That's how.
And he said Paul and who else
Gio.
split the man?
Gio.
Gio?
Duchesne said Paul and Gio like that guy. Because I think it was Gio. Duchesne was the oldest Spanish guy there.
Now, this Spanish guy, how tall you think he was?
I couldn't see honestly. It was in the car. I couldn't say, but I know he's not. His skin.
He's thin,
Yeah,
you said, and he's tall.
I got more meat than him. I got more body than him.
So you saw the Spanish guy the day that they did the home invasion
Yeah,
and cut this guy's hair
In the evening, yeah.
in the evening. Where were you when you saw them in the car?
I've done more than.
On Dunmoreland?
Yeah.
Who lives over on
I wanted to
Dunmoreland?
get some grub up from my friend working for him.
Yeah.
Get some fun too, but he gave all of his fun too. Grab up.
Okay, so who else did Duchesne say was in the house when all this happened, besides him and Paul and J.O.?
And the Spanish guy, whoever that is.
I don't know, Dick. The next black kid, they was Duchesne said they was running. When I went there, I picked up two persons. So I don't know where the next. I think they all separated.
So
And the night
Dame-
before,
Dame was there.
Yeah,
Dame's boy was there. Paul was there.
and jail.
And J.O. was there. Was Spaz there
Yeah,
the next day?
yeah,
And the Spanish guy?
yeah. So the Spanish guy was in Duchene's car, and I guess Spanish was running. I got jail and Paul with me.
You got J.O. and Paul with you, along with Dame and the Spanish guy?
No, that's the night before.
The night before?
Yeah,
All right. We're talking about the next day. Who was the next day? You picked up Dame.
yeah,
You picked up his mans. And you said Duchesne told you that Paul and J.O. were there.
yeah.
Was Spaz there the next day?
You gotta be, because he's like Duchene's cousin, so you gotta be. They was all running.
His blood cousin? Or he just calls him cousin?
I don't know. You just say that's his cousin, like from some relative. Some relative was his cousin from some relative. And then I was like,
You said they were.
I got my sister. I said, I'm not going to sit right there and watch someone burn someone. Like I got my uncle who's sick and shit. I can't. You feel me? When Duchesne told me what was situation, Duchesne didn't want to tell me what happened. And I don't know if he told you, he would have told me what happened with him.
Listen, Malik, nobody ever wants these things to happen. And nobody thinks that this stuff's ever going to happen. But when you start doing bad shit, it can spiral and it goes downhill real quick. Okay?
I don't know if you don't want to tell me what he did or you just covering up what he did. You caught the guy. That's all he said.
The only thing we want is you to be 100% straight with us. All right? Because that's how you help yourself. You don't help yourself.
I think about it just want to tell you guys straight up.
You don't help yourself by lying and trying to protect people, including yourself. Even though it seems like your natural instinct is going to be, okay, I want to protect myself, so I'm going to let out what these guys need to know. But I want to protect myself.
That's what I was trying to first time.
I know.
Yeah, the night before, yeah.
The best way to help yourself, 100% honesty. 80% honesty don't cut it, okay? Because you know what ends up happening? We end up sitting here again 5 months down the road when you realize exactly how much trouble you're in, and then we get 100% of the truth. We'd much rather have it from the onset, so that way we can tell who we need to tell that you've been 100% honest, right?
You know, there's a lot of cameras up in that area. A lot of the houses have cameras. The street behind the house, there's a lot of cameras there, okay? There's cameras across the street, all right?
You're gonna see all those cars. You're gonna see all those cars with just the white under and black car. You gonna if the camera really there over that side, you're gonna see it.
Oh,
you could ask for camera.
they're really there.
Footage.
Where did you say you picked up these guys? Where were you when you picked them up?
Over by off Island Road. You just sent me some over Island Road near the river. I guess those hiding.
Okay. Were they at a house?
No, those behind like houses. Down like.
They were behind houses?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you got the call, said you were out driving around?
Yeah.
Did you have your cell phone with you?
No, I got it.
How'd they call you?
Yeah, I did, but.
Okay, what's your cell phone number? Now, which number, who called you? Who did you speak with first?
Those guys they're not gonna call off their personal phone. They got like little phones.
Burners.
Yeah.
What number, do you have your phone with you today?
No,
Okay. Is it back at your place?
I got a whole new phone.
You got a whole new phone. You got rid of your phone?
Not really.
Okay. What'd you do with your old phone?
I got an iPhone 10 now.
Which one called you? Was it Dame or his boy?
Damn.
Dame.
Not a noise boy. Just a noise boy.
I don't know, but he could have gave his boy the phone to call you.
I don't know him.
Okay, so you spoke with Dame on the phone. And what did he say to you when
He
you,
just say, "Go come get us."
did you know beforehand where they were going that next day? Did they tell you that the night before, did they say they were coming back?
No, just cause me and Jigga and I met, but with Jaya and Danny from the same hood.
Who's Jigga?
The jail.
J.O.?
They from the same hood like yeah. So basically, Jay was like a bigger nigga than me and them. So he was like, you know what I mean? He was just mad and stuff. So I don't know if that's why he didn't like let me know what's going on, because they was trying to come up. You know, when you're trying to come up 30 pieces, they're not trying to have mad person and 30 pounds of you. You're not trying to have 19 person. They trying to get all of it for themselves. They like ordered it too. The white car was parked right at the night was the white car right under Civic Park and the front of that street. As soon as you I think it's the first left, cars parked right at the front of the street the whole night. You got the camera gonna see there for like a couple hours.
And that's the side street
Yeah,
across the street from where this guy's house is?
yeah.
Now,
You can't let these guys know I call it their name, because these guys really like shoot me if they know like I really call their name. Like
they got bigger fish to fry, believe me. And we're not gonna hang you out to dry like that anyways, we wouldn't do that, all right?
It's like, jail is crazy. It was like, if you know I did, like, if you know, down here saying about this to him, you know, like hurt me.
And you don't know his real name?
Jail?
Yeah.
No, jail, he don't really talk to like people. He just like always just chilling. He don't talk.
You want the other thing? You wanna hold on?
No, wait.
He don't talk to people that. I was first time I didn't want to tell about I was there tonight. Then I think about it. I told you, like, yeah, I was there tonight. I didn't want to tell you. Then you break it down to me and tell me what happened. That's why I told you. Those guys know I really said they didn't like you guys. They really like try to do something to me. Look at my record. First time I got arrested I was just at the wrong time. I got my job at Lewis. I'm trying to get into the Amazon right there. I'm trying to get into just apply for Amazon job.
Yeah, believe me, I know all about your record, and it's minuscule. There's really nothing there.
I usually drive for I always got a job office. I don't gotta do that. I just smoke. I don't sell my douche and I'm often they sell. I'm the one that buy from them. I never get no robbery, none of that stuff.
Well, this is some pretty serious stuff right now. You understand that, right?
Erskine spilled all of this information, thinking it would help his case, but the police have not agreed to give him any kind of deal in exchange for his information.
My mom was crying. My mom, no, I don't. My mom was crying on the porch. They don't when they come to get me. My mom, no, like, I've been. They wasn't sleeping at the house or nothing. You was trying to house. My grandma was like, no, because my grandma sees girlfriend in the news, and she was like, no,
Do you have any idea how bad this guy is on Roosevelt Ave?
no.
Bad. Real bad. Like, may not live bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it turns into a whole other animal at that point. That's why we've been trying to tell you from the beginning to be straight with us. You can't hold stuff back. You can't just tell us what you think we want to hear, because we know a lot more than you do. You know what I mean? Obviously, because you're sitting here right now.
You guys, the police, of course. Like, you guys, the police. There's no way that people go around. Honestly, that's what I think about it. It's like, I didn't want to bring those kinds of things up at the same time, but for my own good.
You're wrapped up in this, Malik. I mean, there's really no way around that. You know? And like I said, this guy ain't good. And your buddy Duchesne, you know exactly where Duchesne is right now. We both know where Duchesne is right now.
Definitely.
He left you high and dry.
You can't lift me high and dry. I wasn't running.
I understand that you weren't running, but you see what I'm saying? We both know where Duchesne is right now. He's nowhere around here.
Yeah, because he cut his GPS and if that's the case, I could be like, yeah, I'm running. I'm not running because I know I ain't shit, so I ain't gonna run. Feel me? But I said, you guys, y'all working. Y'all said, guys, my fingerprint there was there the night before. I was. I didn't want to tell you guys, but I was there the night before.
All right, so the next day they call you, right? Dame and he has his boy who you don't know, and you pick them up off Island Pond Road, right? Some street off Island Pond Road.
Yeah.
When you pick them up, were they hiding behind a house? Were they hiding behind?
It was coming from somewhere. It was coming from down like Riverside.
Yeah.
Somewhere down there was coming from.
Okay. So the two of them get into the car, right? At what point where did you see Jason? Because you said Jason is the one that had the blood on him.
They said evening.
That evening.
Dam got blood on him too. Dam got blood on him. That's why I said I asked him what's going on.
Okay, so Dom had blood on him.
Yeah, and Jason the Spanish guy, see Jason in the evening. But it seems he like, I don't know why he was getting grabbed from this kid we got like frontal leaf from, rolling leaf.
Mm-hmm.
We got that kid from that kid, so we put up money on. I seen him. Lucian wasn't talking, so I was like, I think they got the weed. I was like, that's why they're not like talking, because they came up or something. They didn't want to like know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
They was in front like, then he said, and Lucian was saying he's about to go to Atlanta or some shit, like he's going to Atlanta. They about to go to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, for what? He was like, no, they're about to go to Atlanta just for vacation or something. Just go to Atlanta. And then a couple weeks after, his dad called me and said, you see Lucian? Then his dad basically trying to play me because after a while I heard that it was dad, like, bring him to the airport or bring him to this, like, let him leave the country or something.
Mm-hmm.
His dad know what's going on. That's why he bring him to leave the country. After he told me, way after he told me, like, yeah, Lucian not here no more. And he wasn't like, yeah, that was cool. He wasn't like telling nobody. Basically saying, oh, we don't see Lucian. And then, like, the girl's dad dating, her son told me what happened. Her son told me, like, yeah, his dad told him to cut the bracelet and leave.
Who told you that?
The guy, Lucian's dad, girlfriend's the son.
Okay. Duchesne's father's girlfriend's son told you that.
Duchesne's father,
Yep.
girlfriend, son. And then
Okay.
cool. He told me, like, yeah, his dad told him to cut the bracelet and leave. Then after, my grandma was like, why you shouldn't just leave? And that was like, no, he's here. And after I found out he's not here.
Mm-hmm. Since this happened, have you seen any of these other guys? J.O., Paul?
Yeah, I see in jail.
Where does J.O. hang out?
More like on 100th Street, over by Bird Street.
Well, you said is he part of Sycamore?
Yeah.
He is? What about Paul?
That's who we like. Paul is from Sycamore too.
Did Duchesne tell you that they got any money out of the house at all?
No.
No?
He didn't say nothing about no money. No.
He didn't say anything about any money or
Just
anything?
weed, cannabis, that's it.
He said they got weed or?
No. Actually, he didn't tell me. I was, as I said, I seen them and I trying to see, I didn't know if they got it or what. It wasn't like, it was acting strange. It was acting different. That's how they keep it acting. They like came up or didn't want to bite, because you want to ask or something. So it was just acting strange. I was like, fuck it, whatever. If I don't want to tell it, all right. Then the next couple of days now, his girl was on the news. And she was basically saying, oh, they stole her car. Something like that. I was like, I stole your car. Something crazy. They stole your car. You should always drive in your car.
So let me ask you a question, Malik. After these guys were at Roosevelt Ave, right? Did you see Duchesne driving a red car at all at any point?
Red car?
Red car.
No, you just be driving the white one there and the black. Yeah, that's all I know he drive.
Okay.
And his dad got black. Yeah, no, I haven't seen a red car.
No?
No red car.
Okay. Were you at a gas station with Duchesne a little while after all that happened?
No. So from my father that happened, I haven't seen something. I haven't seen like that.
Okay.
That when he left, I didn't even know he left. That's what I'll tell you. That's how I know he left his girlfriend's son. Because I played soccer with him and stuff, so that's how I know.
So Duchesne, you saw Duchesne on Dunmoreland
Yeah.
after all that, right? Did he end up at your house at all
No.
that day?
No, it wasn't at my house. My grandma don't mess with him like that. My grandma didn't know what he do, so she don't really like when he come around and stuff.
So he didn't go to your house at all after
No,
after all that stuff happened?
No, he can't. My grandma not happy with there.
Okay.
My grandma been say like she don't want to do shit in her house.
So he didn't drop you off at the house or anything that night after all
that?
that happened, yeah?
No,
You sure?
no. Sure.
Okay. You positive?
I was with my friend Marco Williams.
You were with Marco?
Marco Williams.
Okay. You were hanging out with Marco?
Yeah,
When?
that day.
Was he in the car with you when you picked up Dame?
No.
No?
Marco, he's a truck driver. That's like who my best friend, like he's a truck driver.
All right. Where's Marco live?
In FB.
In where? Forest Park?
Yeah.
Did you guys end up at Marco's house?
No.
Did Duchesne say that Marco was with him at Roosevelt Ave?
Marco don't hang with Duchesne like that.
He doesn't?
Marco's my friend.
All right.
Marco's my friend. I'll be with Marco. Marco's my friend. Marco just drive truck, him to play video game and smoke. That's it.
Well, you know that Duchesne was on the bracelet, right? When all that happened? Okay. He ends up at your house. He's hanging out at your house after all that happened.
Well, I wasn't with him. I was with Marco. So probably they pulled up there because my cousin Kimar, my other ex-cousin Kimar, who Duchesne be with too. He moved to Philadelphia like a week ago or 2 weeks ago.
That's your cousin?
Yeah.
And he was living at your house?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Kimar Ferguson.
Kenmar?
Kimar.
Kemar?
Kemar.
Ferguson?
Ferguson.
Was he with Duchesne that day?
He be with Duchesne all the time.
What about at Roosevelt Ave?
I don't know if Kimar was there.
All right.
I know he be with Duchesne all the time. So most time Duchesne come, just like Kimar outside they out there smoking and stuff. You know what I mean? Because Kimar and him, like, they always together most of the time. Me and Kimar together. So most of the days they like make moves and we're calling them.
Erskine freely gives the police the names of nearly every acquaintance he has. The police will have to weed through them and interview each one, although ultimately the case will boil down to just Erskine, Paul Gale, Markendale Johnson, and Devine Coleman. Duchesne Simon will face charges if he is ever located.
Because it's I'm always arguing. So I'll be with Duchesne. I'll be with him sometime, but Kimar be with you. Me and Marco is like more click. Me and Marco Williams, Marco's like a positive guy. Marco just we play FIFA game and smoke. That's it. Marco go to work. I usually me and Marco work the same job. FedEx and Marco got the CDL and start driving trucks.
Oh, he has a CDL?
Yeah.
All right. So, when did Duchesne tell you about what happened in the house? Was it later that day? Was it the next day? Because at some point he told you what happened in the house.
Niggas the next day told me. He didn't. He came on, was telling me, come on, like, you see me got the news? I was like, why you got the news? He was like, man, some shit happened. But I already know, but he didn't want to tell me. That's when he told me. He's the one. I was like, you remember that guy? He was like, no. He was like, I was trimming him, cutting his ear. That's what he said he was doing. That's all he said he was doing. I was like, so who? He was like, you know he's not gonna call. If he was with people, he's not gonna tell you what really happened. So I guess he was with people that night, or his baby mom, I don't know who he was with. Then he told me he was gonna call him back, and he didn't call him back. I tried to get to him, change his number. Then after his mom, son told me what really happened, like he's not here no more. Like, we should not hear no more. He was like, yeah, he's not gone. I was like, he's not bracelet. There's no way. Honestly, I thought he was about to get Duchesne when the shit. I was like, boy, you got a bracelet on your foot. The cops won't find it easy. You got a bracelet on your foot. When he told me, I was like, you got a bracelet, you can't hide. That's when, after his mom, son told me he cut the bracelet and left. So he basically didn't tell nobody he's leaving. He just, only his dad really know about it.
Do you ever use, do you know what Venmo is?
No.
You don't know what Venmo is?
Well, I only got Cash App on my phone.
Huh?
I only use Cash App.
Cash App? Okay, but you know what Venmo is? You've heard of Venmo?
Yeah.
You know what it is?
I heard it's like a app. Like same like Cash App.
It's like Cash App. So you know how kind of how it works, right? Or like Zelle. Have you heard of Zelle?
I never used none of it before. It was Cash App.
All right.
When I was working, that's why I used Cash App.
Okay. Duchesne never said anything about any money?
No, just weed. It was like they trying to get 30 pounds of weed. That's it. Never took nothing but no cash.
They were trying to get 30 pounds?
Yeah. They were telling me. They said hood niggas, so they're not gonna skill their name like that. They were government name. It's some weird for me just asking someone like that their government name.
So is the young kid tall? He looks tall in this picture, or is he?
No.
Is it just the camera's kind of tricking us?
Yeah, he's not that tall.
Okay.
The detective refers to another person who was involved, but because of their age, little to nothing is known about them.
Okay. I'm gonna go through this with you, see if you recognize anybody in this group as being involved, or anybody, one of the people that we've talked about, okay? Rather, let me put it that way. I'm gonna go over these instructions with you again, just for the record. I know you understood them, and you're probably sick of hearing them, but you're gonna be asked to view a set of photographs. You understand that? Okay. Oh, right there, you did the wrong one. The alleged perpetrator or one of the people that we've been talking about may or may not be in these photographs. Do you understand that? Okay. It's just as important to clear a person from suspicion as it is to identify a person as a suspect. Do you understand that? Okay. Individuals depicted in the photographs may not appear exactly as they did on the date that all this stuff took place, okay? Things such as height, weight, facial hair, all subject to change. I can change my appearance on a day. Regardless of whether you make an identification, the investigation will continue. Do you understand that? Okay. I'm gonna, same thing we did with the other ones. I'll show you the pictures one at a time. If you recognize somebody as being one of the people we've talked about, set that picture aside. Otherwise, just flip the pictures over, okay?
Tay be with him. Seen a picture with him before Tay.
KK hangs with this kid?
Same picture with him, I think, yeah.
Okay. So we'll set that one aside for now, but.
Who do you recognize that as? Or first of all, do you recognize this person here? All right. Who do you recognize that as?
Not the guy who's there.
Which one?
Even if they're working a conversation,
Okay, who is this?
and
Kendall. And he was there for what? The night before or the day of?
the day of, because he trying to get a ride.
He tried to get a
Nobody
ride?
pick him up.
Okay. And who was he calling for a ride?
I don't know, that's what we told me, he was trying to get a ride. The young, this one was like young boy get left behind.
Okay. So this isn't James' friend,
No,
but this kid was there. Just right, however you know him, what his name is. Put your initials in today's date. It's 11/1/19. And you said that this kid here, you've seen with Tay.
yeah,
Okay. But he wasn't involved in this.
no.
Okay. We're gonna go back here. In your own words, how certain are you that that's Kendall? Your initials? Yes? Yeah, no, sign here. You just sign your name. And we go as far as we can go.
All right, Malik, we're gonna wrap this up in a minute, and we're gonna get you downstairs so you can get booked, so you can get to court, okay? But before we do that, and we turn the cameras off, this is your last opportunity to tell us anything that you might wanna tell us, okay? So is there anything else you wanna tell us about
Was
this?
there a girl involved in this thing?
There was no girl.
No girls.
I know. Only thing I don't know is the name. That accepted everything I could. I know. I didn't pick out nobody else's face and all. Those two faces that were sure that I didn't picture nobody else. But I would think that person was there too. I know another government name. I told the person government name I know. That's it.
Communication was poor, so it isn't surprising that Erskine wasn't even aware of Coleman, whose car was used in the kidnapping, as well as her bank account to accept money extorted from Chen.
Have you seen Kendall since this day?
So much part of the night.
Did you ever say anything about what happened?
Was your drinking and smoking?
Where do these guys hang?
Sycamore.
All just over there in that block?
That,
They have a particular house or?
No, that click is a Sycamore house.
Okay.
There's nobody down there. You want me to call you?
Yeah.
Just shut it off?
Yeah.
You can go get bail together, so.
That's not up to us. Bail is up to the clerk of courts down at the courthouse. We'll pass along the information that you've been honest. That's the best we can do, and, we're not gonna try and screw you over.
Grandma was just telling me to get an arm up, so I can know I got to look at the girl. They sent me a million month. I was thinking about come off and tell them that they, arm sent me a letter.
Hello? Yeah, no, we're done.
Malik Erskine was charged with home invasion, armed assault in a dwelling, breaking and entering daytime for a felony, 2 counts of armed robbery, 2 counts of kidnapping, mayhem, assault and battery with a dangerous weapon causing serious bodily injury, assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, extortion by threat of injury, assault and battery, motor vehicle larceny, money laundering, and conspiracy. He was found guilty and sentenced to 20 years in prison.